Walk in love. And I feel like God is only going to correct me in this area of my life so many times before he's like, Deshae, look, you need to get it right. Because I feel like there's so many times in our lives where we say that, oh, we love one another, we love our neighbor, but one time someone looks at you wrong. They make a mistake. They talk bad about you. They gossip. They do whatever it is, and then you can no longer love that individual. You talk bad about them. You don't give them a certain type of grace. But don't you understand that Jesus loved us so much that he died on the cross? That while he was being beaten, spit on, talked about, he still asked God, please forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. He still loved you enough to sacrifice his own life, and you can't even take out the time to love someone just because they did one thing to you. Now let me correct myself. I'm not talking about not having good boundaries or inviting everybody into your life, into your inner circle. I'm just talking about walking in love, being kind to people, not acting a certain way, not acting standoffish, not putting up some kind of front, instead of just loving and caring for God's people. I feel like there's a certain level of maturity when you realize that the way that you have been acting previously, letting so many things just build up on your shoulders and not just saying, hey, it's not worth it. Walk in love. Care for others. Be what you want other people to be like. Walk like Jesus. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. When people talk bad about you, when they do things to you, don't reciprocate that behavior. You decide that you want to be better, that you are a follower of Christ, and that you are not going to allow other people's actions to change who you are meant to be. Walk in love. Be kind. Care for others. Be nice no matter what. It doesn't matter what they say, what they do, what they've done. Still be kind and nice to them and love on them, because you might be the only Jesus that they see. You might be the only representation of love and kindness, and that interaction might shift their whole perspective in life. So stop holding all this hurt and this pain and this anger, and just walk in love and allow for God to transform you into the person you are meant to be. Now, always remember, you got this because God's got you.